towards the front. We've got lights on and...
lights. And away we go.
Oh no, Fuse Rogue mistimed it.
Well, so does Dace. Lanzi not as well. He's going to be looking to maybe attack P2 into the corner, but he has to stay on the outside. He's run a little bit wide though. Lightwork could find himself shooting around the outside here through turn 2, but he can't. He just has to settle in right behind. Lightwork's going to be tucked up in the slipstream of Dace. Coming into turn 3.
Oh,
gets a little tap
there could have been contact there. So close.
But, they managed to avoid any calamities there. Right, Scornsy's lost a little bit of margin, but if the guy's ahead fight, then he'll soon be caught back up. Looks like Verzi's had a spin. Cornet already up into P12.
Yeah, massively good start from Cornet. 7 positions gained in one sector. Very impressive, as it's now 8. I think we've had an issue towards the back for Smith Powell. Yeah, there's front wing off completely as well. Luckily for him, he ghosted as Verzi comes charging through. Yeah, Fuse Rogue's going to have to make a drive through the pit lane in order to serve that. Hopefully before any safety car comes out for his race. Let's have a look back up the front though. It's still Ryan Rods, Lanzi, Dace, Lightwork and Scornsy with no positions changed for them unless, Scavney has made the move.
Using those soft tyres.
Okay, it's the soft tyres, yeah.
Lightwork goes down the inside here. On Dace,
oh, a tiny bit of contact.
I think that was a little bit of a late move there by Lightwork. I don't think he was ever going to get that.
As maybe he gets a warning for that? Or Dace massively sideways. That is the invitation that Lightwork needed. Gets the move done.
Been looking at maybe going on the inside, but he thinks better of it. After initially braking pretty late.
And therefore can use the DRS to defend as well as attack. However, Lightwork is close enough.
Down the inside. Does Lanzi have an answer for him? He tries to stick it around the outside, which turns
wow, beautiful.
the next corner. Fantastic defending if Lightwork can't duck underneath and maybe try and go around the outside of this next corner.
Oh,
and he does hit the wall.
That's wall.
That might happen. That is it's a difficult corner to go side by side with there.
Is there damage? Is there damage?
Hopefully
I don't think there is.
Gets away without damage there. He somehow didn't lose a position to Dace.
There's no visible damage, but you would imagine there's a tiny amount of front wing lost on the left side for the Aston Martin.
Lanzi as well and truly lost touch with Ryan Rods as well. Even with the DRS, Ryan Rods has managed to pull away almost 2 seconds now.
True. Dace and Scavney had been side by side as Fuse Rogue is out of the race at the same turn that we had.
Tries to make the move. He goes to the outside, but
issues. Nah, safety car's out.
Going to prevent that.
Let's have a look at Berzi's view of the wrecked McLaren. He's going to come through now. This is the same corner we saw contact between second and third, and the McLaren is absolutely strewn perpendicular to the track with no left front. So Fuse Rogue retires. First retirement of the race. Yeah, relatively short safety car period there. Anyway, that's a big backup there from
can tell
the leader Ryan Rods.
Verstappen tactic on the restart of being side by side, but he gets away pretty poorly compared to Ryan Rods. He manages to pull away a little bit. Dace trying to warm his tyres up. I thought maybe he was looking to make a move, but no, he's just trying to warm those tyres up.
Dace now with a 3-second penalty.
Already.
That's very early. Wow, he's going to have to go and, let's see. He's only at 1/4 distance basically, and he needs to sort of get to the end without too many more of them.
Yeah, massive
skill issue there
for Dace.
VTech, of course, who's up 12 places to Cornet's 14, so those two have made up the most massively compared to others, but of course there have been pit stops in that as well.
Nicky getting past Knuckles, is that? That's a
crash. Knuckles is
Nicky and
falling backwards.
Nicky and Knuckles at the last corner. They've possibly come together, maybe one span and collected the other, but both with damage.
Unfortunate.
And
Smith Powell having a look at Slayer there.
Lanzi, who's down the inside. In sector 1, they're going to be side by side still. The outside turns to the inside for Ryan Rods though, and he manages to retain that position at least for now. Lanzi just trying to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, Lanzi tried to cut back underneath him, but it didn't quite happen because he had to turn out of the corner again. I couldn't tell if that was because, he got a penalty as well. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. But yeah, he tried to make that move back underneath, as he actually might be making. Yeah, here comes...
He might be cleanly passed here as well, before the chicane.
That was purely an ERS move. He just burned 20% to make that work, and it did work, thankfully for him.
We've seen a lot of fighting as well in the midfield between A-Dub all the way down to Ray Lobo. That's...
Scornsy makes the move on Lobo. Yeah.
Sector 3. Soon settling into single file. A-Dub on the back of Sharia as well. Berzi actually...
Was that contact in front? Yeah, it is. That allows Scornsy to make a move. And we've lost the Red Bull to the inside of the corner. Ray Lobo put it traction down a bit too early. I think he's going to go into the pit lane. Gets himself a 3-second penalty for cutting across the grass.
Slayer making the move here on Bursey. Smith Pell has to watch on from behind. Not an opportunity for him.
Yeah, I think he will. As we're going to see a move here by Bursey trying to get back past Slayer. Doesn't quite make the move work as Cornet picks up a 3-second penalty. Can he go around the outside here? The Haas? No, not quite. But yeah, it was really unfortunate from Lobo because... Oh no, we've seen Bursey spin. Lobo tried to avoid the car in front, and that's a reset the track from Bursey.
Ryan Rod's, of course, with the DRS. Lanzi does not have the DRS. Ryan Rod's is going to go to the inside, which will turn to the outside, as we've seen with a lot of battling through this sequence. Ryan Rod's with the switch back as well. He's going to switch this to the outside. They make a little bit of contact. It's slowing them both up here.
A bit of a nibble.
Maybe not wise from Ryan Rod's, considering that the penalties that Lanzi has. He doesn't necessarily need to make that move, and that's brought Dace right back into the equation. Dusty just behind him with Cornet following along on his coattails. Ryan Rod's looks to maybe make the move again. He's using the ERS here. They're going to be side by side going into the chicane.
Whoa,
Ryan
beautiful execution of that move. Did he get a warning maybe though?
And he gets the DRS.
It's going to be DRS, yeah.
Which is going to ruin the possibility of Lanzi coming back, is it? Lanzi still looks to go down the inside. They're going to make contact.
Oh, that's contact. And Dace is involved as well.
Dace is caught up as well.
No. Synchronized pirouettes as they correct it.
I can hear his screaming from here. Cornet up into
Meanwhile,
P3.
Dusty is all of a sudden in P2. Yeah, and Cornet P3.
P2.
There's yellow flags and safety car.
Fastest lap, and that's a full course safety car.
Why is there a safety car? Who's had an issue?
Is that a NASCAR scripted caution?
Well, I think the appropriate question here is,
I've seen that
happen
a couple of times recently. You know, light work gets away well from Scornsy, who doesn't look to be able to put a challenge into turn 1. The gap's similar behind to Ryan Rod's as well. We've got Dusty and VTech trying to warm the tyres up as well, it looked like there, I think. And VTech nearly loses it. He has to back off. Scavney could look to make the move here into turn 3. Lanzi picking up a 3-second time penalty. Scavney goes to the outside, easily outbraking VTech as his teammate Lanzi tries to do the same around the outside of Dace. That's a fantastic move as it turns to the inside, and that might have been the overtake of the race there. Absolutely brilliant move by Lanzi, rivaling, I think it was the move of Ryan Rod's through the chicane. Absolutely fantastic overtake there by Lanzi. Caught the fish completely by surprise. The fish isn't flying at the moment, he's sinking. Sharia might manage to try and keep it around the outside, but Cantizzle's going to cut that one off, unfortunately, for the Kraut Salat, who finds himself under pressure from Smith Pell now, the Mercedes duo.
Oh, that's not the racetrack. Cam Tizzle is off and loses 3 positions. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. He may have put the power down a bit too early and found himself on the grass to the left of the track, but kind of looked like his steering just wasn't working for a second there. Picking up the fastest lap now as the fish tries to reinset himself into the battle. What?
To keep it together though, he's lost 9/10 to Scornsy though in that kerfuffle. He ran wide out of turn 2. He was completely off track through the exit of turn 2. Manages to just stay out of the wall, but he's dropped to almost a second now to Scornsy.
So there's Cornet with another 3-second penalty.
Well, he's pushing to try to get past his lap.
Adab also in the pits.
Safety car.
Ooh. Okay.
Full course safety car for whatever reason.
Oh, actually.
No.
Isn't it? Who? Wait, Ryan Rod's pit.
Both pitted. Why would Ryan Rod's pit in that
Absolutely not a good idea for Ryan Rod's. There's no way that's a good idea, surely. He's going to be plummeted down the field. He expected more cars to pit, I'm sure. But Dusty now with the race lead. Scavney P2. VTech P3. None of them with penalties. That looks really good for them. When does Dusty go for it? I think he's gone. He's timed it pretty well. Scavney isn't going to be close enough to make a move into the first complex. VTech is having a little bit of a look. Lanzi though is right on the Haas. Ryan's already made 1 position, overtaking Slayer.
Yeah, and he's going to be looking to probably make the move here on Smith Pell as well. He's going to be trying to break late around the outside.
Oh, VTech into the side of Scavney. Scavney's around. What is it with Scavney and being hit at safety car restarts?
Ryan Rod's as well, who taps Sharia Coleslaw as well. It's absolute chaos. Ryan Rod's already up in P4. Is Ryan Rod's going to win this?
I mean, I'm not going to bet against him now. He just made 5 positions in 1 sector.
What on
outrageous
is going on? And he's going to make it another position here as he attacks VTech, quite possibly. tucked straight back into the slipstream. VTech, will he defend this one like a lion? Around the outside goes Ryan Rods, and through the chicane they go.
You are kidding! What a beautiful move!
Or possibly Ryan Rod's looking to take Lanzi napping here.
Yeah, and look, they're both caught up to Dusty.
And they're both on the back of Dusty. This might be just
I mean,
incredible
what?
race. Ryan Rod's now on the back of Dusty as well. Ryan Rod's, of course, once the DRS gets enabled next lap, will have the DRS as well to attack Dusty.
True, Dusty has like 40% more ERS.
Raybo crashes out on the exit of the chicane.
No.
It's too late for a safety car though. Raybozo hits the wall. Scornsy's losing positions as well. Looks like he's had some sort of problem down there in P10, but I think Ryan Rod's is going to make the move here on Dusty Lutsky. Dusty's going to use the ERS to defend, but I'm not sure what he can do here. Cam Tizzle retiring as well in the third sector. It's just absolute
Oh, they
chaos
broke at exactly the same time there.
around the outside.
I cannot believe he didn't get a warning for that.
Nothing Dusty can do there on those tyres. He's not going to be able to do anything there. And Lightwork does get past Sharia into the chicane. Sharia tries to keep it though down the inside of the chicane. They nearly make contact. You could tell Sharia was really hoping to keep that position. Lanzi might make a move on Dusty. Not like it would actually change anything with the penalties though. But you know, just for fun.
Jeez, it's absolutely all kicking off.
That's Smith Pell.
Yeah, that is
Smith
Smith Pell, unfortunately.
Cornet's managed to somehow find himself back in the top 10. Just by not
Alright, across the line,
chaos.
first win for him in the Coleslaw Cup.
Light work with the
It's
DRS
Ryan
and the ERS. Goes to the outside, it's a drag race up to the line, and he just about gets him for P3.
Oh.